Rob wrote to me about unemployment benefits, and I've talked for a long time about how hugely stimulative unemployment benefits are. Because if you're receiving unemployment benefits, you need that money and you're very likely to spend that money rather than save it, thus stimulating the economy. And Rob wrote to me and he said, why don't the Democrats go after the Republican blocking of unemployment extension? I would have received $2,000 myself from unemployment, but I actually got more when unemployment wasn't extended. Listen to this, ladies and gentlemen, because these boneheads don't realize if the right hand doesn't pay you, the left hand will, safety net wise. I went from $75 a month while on unemployment, or rather, from $75 a month in unemployment to $200 in food stamps, $250 in rent payments, $150 in cash, Medicaid, which included 3 doctor's visits and 2 prescription refills, as well as a physical for college admissions, TB shots, and a dental checkup with full x-rays. Drastically more than what the unemployment benefit extension would have provided, and thus he would not have received some of those other benefits. And this is, this is one micro example of this, right? And it's the specifics of, and we know this, and when we think about if we provided a basic income to everyone that was higher than poverty, you could wipe out so many social welfare programs. You might actually save money, right? We've talked about that broadly, Lewis, in concept. This is one specific story. Okay, some of these numbers may have been rounded. This may not be a situation that applies to anyone, but think about it for a second. We can analyze why it does not make sense to cut unemployment benefits for people. Think about the multiplier effect, first of all. You get another $100 in unemployment benefits. You spend that at the grocery store, for example. The grocery store then is spending that buying food, hopefully from local farms, but in part probably from at least partially those big food companies. They have employees. Those employees are paid. They go out and buy food. The stimulative multiplier effect of unemployment benefits is very, very high. And now we have this added layer that Rob writes about, which is by removing unemployment benefits, you do increase the benefits from other social welfare programs that some individuals qualify for.
I think there's just a lot of misinformation around this. And, I don't think a lot of people think of unemployment benefits as food stamps, of something that is stimulative. They think you're giving these poor people money and they're going to go out and spend it on drugs and alcohol.
Which, by the way, we've tested and doesn't seem to be happening to any significant extent.
Right. It's not really an issue. But I think that's what a lot of people are thinking when you talk about unemployment. And there's the socialism aspect of it. They think it's this evil socialist thing.
I don't know if people will ever get it in this country. In other countries, they do get it. Everybody's better off. And I'm not even touching the third layer of the analysis, which is for society, when there are fewer people that are hungry, when there are fewer people that don't know if they're going to even be able to have a home next week, that's better for everybody. Forgetting about the economic stimulus that is measurable, there is an intangible benefit that is better for all of society when you have fewer people in these conditions. It's bewildering to me that so many people in this country just refuse to see it. Join us on Reddit, davidpakman.com/Reddit, Reddit. Talk to us, send questions, complaints, etc. Back after this.